Welcome to Kaz's Corner. I am your host, Adam Kazanik, Senior Wealth Manager with Convergent Financial Partners. Today, we're kicking off a mini-series called Dollars and Cents. See what I did there? Making every cent count. Today's focus is going to be on personal finance. What does that mean? Well, let's find out, because it's going to mean something different for you than your neighbor and your friend and your husband and your business partner. Personal finance really incorporates money management, cash flow, investing, savings, protecting your assets, and your earning potential. So let's dive into some of those components to make sense of what that means for you. So earning potential. This is taking a look at, are you a business owner? Are you a W-2 employee? What are you capable of earning on an annual basis? And then how does that relate to the lifestyle that you've built? What are your fixed expenses? What are your variable expenses that you may or may not spend on, even though we know you're spending on them every single month, but you don't really have to? And then really, most importantly, how much are you saving? So we're going to get into some of those components today to talk about really what's your personal financial situation. Not private, right? We do want to make sure that we are talking to other people about it, talking to your maybe financial advisor, talking to your partner or spouse about this too. So it's not private, but it is your still personal financial situation. So first is going to be cash flow, okay? Components of cash flow, what you're earning, how you're spending it, how you're saving and investing it, and then how you're protecting it. The piece that probably all of us have heard on is, what should a budget look like? I don't like the word budget. Budget's what you send to the CFO at your company just to check their box and make sure that they talk to you because you're in the accounting department. I really want to focus on the conscious spending plan. Emphasis on conscious. Do you know where every dollar is going? Are you making every cent count? Do you know how much is going to your fixed expenses, right? That 50% of your budget, right, is your fixed expenses, your living expenses. And then how about 30% discretionary, right? How much is going out of your monthly budget to your discretionary? Does it ebb? Does it flow? And how aggressive of a saver are you? And once you amass a certain amount of savings, are you then going to invest that? Are you going to start playing offense? So that's going to be different for each and every person, but the components are the same. Do you have a conscious spending plan? Do you know where every dollar is going? If not, there could be some helpful hints for you. We'll put together a worksheet and we'll include a link in the description where you can go and utilize that. And we'll reference it on a future video when we get in the weeds on budgeting. So next pillar is going to be, after earning and then what you're spending, saving. Where is your savings going? Are you earning any interest? Are you in a high yield savings account? Are you saving in a money market or a CD? If you're not sure what some of these terms are, no problem. We'll talk about them on another episode, or you can easily do a little search and figure it out. The next comes investing. You do not want to start investing until you have some savings, because if a bill pops up, you're not going to want to sell out of your investment to be at the mercy of the market, being up and down, while you're then trying to free up some cash to cover that expense. So make sure you save, then want to play offense, and then get into investing. And then once you start building up an nest egg, once you start building up your assets, then you obviously want to do what? Protect those assets. And we're going to do that in a lot of different ways. It could be through additional savings. It could be through insurance. It could be through utilizing your benefits at work. All of these components make up your personal financial situation. The other key piece of it that we're going to get into on another episode is your personal financial personality. What kind of spender, saver, investor are you? And does that match well with your partner, business partner, spouse? So those are all key components to understanding your personal financial situation. I hope this is helpful. Again, link in the description to check out the budgeting worksheet, and hope you follow us on the next episode.